We had a really horrible incident a few weeks back. I come in from a long day at work and my wife is drunk at the computer. She was just singing and having a good time. Tamara's mixing Adderall with whiskey. I'm like, I can't think of a more lethal combination. She did it 3 days in a row. I'm not afraid of what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. This is going to kill her.
Now, Tamara admits that Adderall has created issues in her and Steve's marriage, but she says the real problem is not the pills, it's Steve judging and shaming the new her.
I'm giving birth to something beautiful here, and he can't even see it.
Adderall has caused me and Steve to grow apart.
She's going through hell, and her husband's standing over her, judging her every step of the way, telling the neighbors what's going on.
Our marriage is not great, but she is possessed and has been taken over by Adderall.
The old me is dying away, and the new me is being born. And my husband might be botching up the process because
Steve judges me. Sometimes I feel shamed by Steven or constrained by him, like he's my father or my prison warden.
I'm the bad guy. She won't listen to anything I say. She has no sense of reality.
Do you plan on staying on Adderall your entire life?
I don't know what the future holds.
I'm in the middle of my transformation. I'm changing, and he's not. He's like, what is she doing? She's not being the way she used to be. She better go back to the way she was. You know, I'm hot in the kitchen, I'm making some food.
We have gone in two separate directions. We're more like roommates right now.
It's like the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. It's like Alice in Wonderland. All my fairy tale dreams are coming true.
Steven wants me to go off to rehab and come back not taking Adderall. He's constantly on me like I'm a bad kid doing something wrong.
I still love Tamara with all my heart, but I fell in love with this power player, and we were gonna take over the world, but she completely fell. I just don't know what to do.
Sometimes I think maybe he's the one that needs a little Adderall and we'll both be on the same frequency.
The woman I fell in love with doesn't exist anymore. I want her back.
I have a challenge for you.
Okay.
This is a role play. Go back to the old you, anchor woman you, and just interview me.
Okay. So, Dr. Phil, welcome to the Dr. Henry Show. We're so glad you could be with us today.
Glad to be here.
What I would like to ask you is, what have you seen with some of your guests that come in on the show? I'm sure you've had a lot of people struggle with alcohol and drugs. And so in terms of pharmaceuticals, what are some of the biggest risks and what are some of the stories that you've heard about pharmaceuticals?
Mostly denial, because people don't understand how it affects the brain chemistry, and because it's altered their consciousness, they're unable to see what's going on inside their body, and it takes away their ability to have insight and understand what's going on inside them.
Mm-hmm. So how do you get those people to see themselves clearly?
Well, at some point they have to trust people that care about them and understand that those people are going to be kind of their touchstone. They're going to be the ones that say, you know what? You may not be able to see this, but you're going to have to trust that I love you and I do, and believe in yourself enough to know that there's another way to get what you want rather than chemically.
Mm-hmm. And what are some of those ways that your guests have found?
Well, I think they find it by deciding what the obstacles are within themselves that are draining their life energy, what it is that's keeping them from being everything that they believe they are on the drugs that they can really be. Maybe it's unresolved trauma in their life. Maybe it's a lack of confidence because they have had failure experiences. Maybe it's the fear of being judged by others, and so they just don't feel the ability to go out and do everything they want to do. And when they get the confidence, it's always because they've changed their internal dialogue. They've changed what they're saying to themselves about themselves and about the world. And once you wipe all of those things away and their authentic self is able to come out and blossom, then they don't need the drugs.
Mm-hmm. I like that when you talk about the authentic self, because I think that's what I'm trying to do, is give birth to my authentic self. And it's so hard to do and to anchor that in when you have a lot of people in your life who care about you and who are worried about you.
Well, you've had me as a guest here. What do you want your viewers to take away from my being here today?
Well, I just want them to, I mean, you have the #1 show, the #1 talk show, just to be here and be part of it. That's really amazing. And you did this without Adderall.